So today I was reading articles about two great inventors of their time, and this is Mr. Nikola Tesla as well as Mr. Thomas Edison. And in doing so, I discovered something quite remarkable, of which I wanted to share with you now. And before we go there, maybe let me tell you a little bit about Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, he was an inventor as well as the businessman. And I think he's more popular in the electric power generation, though he had a lot of inventions in his lifetime. As well as Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was just an inventor, getting in the lab, doing the stuff done, and that's all. So his task was just inventing stuff and contributing to technology and stuff like that. And we are still benefiting a lot even today from their contributions. But what I wanted to share with you today is that how did these people live and how did they even die? Thomas Edison died of diabetes. It's a health issue, but his life seems to have been normal. He had everything I think he wanted to have. Financially, he was able, he was independent, he was a businessman, and he was successful actually. But Mr. Nikola Tesla, he's been explained that he died very poor and in debt. Even in his death, it is being explained that he died alone in his room. And according to medical examinations, it is being said that he died due to an heart attack, which I suspect was the result of debt or something like that. You know how much trouble you can get once you get into debt. And so that was the situation. So what was my point? My point is that having a talent, having a gift is not enough. You need to become money conscious. Actually, there is one popular saying which is coming from the Bible, Proverbs 18:16, which says, a man's gift will make a room for him. It will bring him among the greatest men, which is very true. Your talent will make you recognizable. Your talent will make you spottable among the large crowds. But it's not going to keep you on the table. What's going to keep you on the table is how much conscious are you about money. And when I say conscious about money, I don't mean to actually become stingy. You don't need to become stingy. But how much do you understand about money? And I think majority of us, we don't actually understand about money. All we know is how to spend money. That is all we know. But there is so much more about money. How does it get birthed? How does it get nurtured? How does it die? These, I think, are the one of the very important questions. Of the very important questions that we need to ask ourselves. And in doing so, you come to realize, you come to discover the true value of money. And once you do discover the true value of money, you will never take it for granted. And I can even say, I think one of the facts is that whoever understands the true value of money will end up becoming a business person, because it is always through business that you end up realizing the true value of money and actually utilizing it. And so how do you actually know the characteristics of money? You have to learn intentionally. You have to put the deliberate efforts to learn. You have to look for the books, and this is why I advise you. As OQP Community Network, we are being involved in reading, and the many categories that we are being involved. We are reading books about philosophy and leadership. We are reading books about business and career. We are reading books about finance management. And in this time, we're reading a book which is called Richest Man in Babylon. And I think this is one of the very basic and primary book that you can have, which can teach you about money, the very basics about money. And on Tuesday next week, I don't remember the date, we will start again to read this book, Richest Man in Babylon. And I insist, I emphasize, despite having a talent, despite being employed in that big corporation, despite being in the very position of a private company, you need to become conscious about money. Because try to look, even for the great sportsmen and women, we have so much people who got in their time, they were being paid huge amount of money that you can even get scared once you hear about it. But as soon as they leave that top spot, they all go very broke. We have so many examples. So it's not only about the inventors. We have sportsmen, we have politicians who, once they left the power, once they left those positions, they ended up being so broke. Why? Because in that time, of course, they had a huge supply of money. But as soon as they left that position, it got messy. Everything got so broken. And it doesn't have to be your case. And the only way you can escape this is to get familiar about the behavior and characteristic of money and actually end up to utilizing it for your own advantage. So please join us as we learn from this book, Richest Man in Babylon. And we will not stop here. We will go on forward. We will learn about sales. We will learn about philosophies. We will learn about a lot of things. So please, there will be a message distributed along with this video. Register yourself to participate in the reading. Register yourself as a member so that you can get daily updates on what we are doing and what we'll be doing next. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you a wonderful time. Bye-bye.